So, as part of this 60-day challenge, which really is a behavioral modification, and if I can keep the discipline of doing some exercise every single day for an even longer period with the same diet, then I'll see even better results because that's the idea. Um, and I'm reading through Goggins' book here, right? Can't hurt me. I didn't expect it to be a self help book, right? I was expecting it to be more of an autobiography. That for which it is, with the added value of the accountability mirror and stuff like I'm just at the part. I'm at a page 121 where he's talking about taking souls and showing the instructors at Buds what he and his crew were really made of. Um, I play a completely different game, and I'm not interested personally in doing something like that. Nope, no thanks. Uh, I've spent a lot of my life pursuing a different kind of honed lethality in precision and in action. And sometimes it's a little bit of crazy mixed with a little bit of improvisation, and that's not something you can teach. Just like character, right? You can't teach character. You either become it through perseverance, or you resign to it. And that's some fatherly advice to some people out there. Um, you can either let the vices of the world um, define you, or you can define yourself through acts of virtue, and not by virtue signaling, but by actually doing the acts, and possibly by reading Acts of the Apostles. And I've been in some dangerous situations. I've taken some hits. I've been kicked in the head a couple of times. Okay, that's not a a signifier of my mental stability. That's for sure. But will I be able to take hits like that again? Will I be able to to be able to get kicked in the head in a spar and still stand? I probably will. I probably will. Just not right now, and this is not my modus operandi at this moment. I think that personally, reading this, I know where I'm good, and I know what I excel at, and that's one of the greatest challenges of becoming the best version of yourself. And that's what I would say. And so a lot of people mock this guy, right? They're like, oh, stay hard. Oh, they're making fun of him, and some of it is some razzing between friends or different branches of the military family tree. Personally, I don't have time for that. I don't. I got better things to do, like taking naps. I'd rather take a nap, to be honest with you. Um, Not a dirt nap. No thanks. I've donated blood 25 times. I've volunteered in the past. But I'm at a point in my life where I'm not really interested in doing things for other people out of the goodness of my heart. Um, I think that especially to strangers, and that comes with being burned multiple times in different circumstances. And so, I'm not really interested in letting my guard down anymore, um, because the people pleasing mentality, or just bending over backwards for anything and everything just to impress people, it doesn't get you very far in life, and it doesn't earn you trust or respect. So some people want to be a Navy SEAL. Okay, no problem. Have at it. You know, some people want to be an aerospace engineer. Hey, that's right up my alley. Okay, and I've not experienced an easy path to such a thing. Um, I'm not going to get into a large autobiography. Hell, I could write my own book. I could write my own thesis. Um, and I just need other people to get with that program and support it so that we can see excellence together. And I know there's people out there that want that to happen, but your network is your net worth, and it's not always about you. You might have to work with people that you don't like, and I've done that on numerous occasions. I've had to make a lot of sacrifices in my life, and I've seen my own vision, right, dwindle, blackout, and then almost lose consciousness entirely. So it's not fun. It's not fun. Um, Ash to ash, right? And this meditation that he has, this be all you can be mentality, um, facing, or what's it with of course the reference to the movie Courage Under Fire, right? You never know what's going to happen when you have the entire kitchen and the kitchen sink thrown at you. And it says here on the front of the cover, master your mind and defy the odds. Man, there's nothing scarier than having your own power taken or declared away from you. Um, or you say, sorry, you're declared that you're legally incapable of making your own decisions, and you start losing mental faculties, and then you're facing other things, say quarters with mass murderers and child molesters and wife beaters and so on and so forth, and then having to go about your day restraining yourself from beating the shit out of them. That's where I'm at, because life in society is not what we think it is, and that's exactly why we have people like the Navy SEALs.